Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Adam, and welcome back to Golden Sun. So here we are in West Lunpa Cave, because when we left off last time, we still had some unfinished business to deal with in Lunpa. And we still do. And that business, unfortunately, requires us to go all the way back to where we met Donpa in the fortress. However, by now we have a little bit of a shortcut since we have access to the cell key. So we can just go this way. Oh, do we not have the cell key? Oh, that's right, I sold the cell key. Whoops-a-doodle. Let's go grab that. That's kind of important. Hey, who are you? That's strange. I've been on watch this whole time. So how did you get here? We walked? Regardless, no one is allowed in. That's right, no one is allowed in. Off with you now. Off, I say. How rude. Well, that happened. And, I'm a bit of a dum-dum for selling that key. I forgot we needed it. Luckily, we can buy it back because it's considered a plot item, and thus important, and it's not something we can just give away or lose forever. That is one thing that I like about this system, about this game, or rather, because they do things like that. They prevent you from permanently screwing yourself over by selling items that you may need later. Unlike some other games I've played, which will actually allow you to do that. And it's quite frustrating. So let's see here. Not this way, I don't think. I think it's this way. Let's see here. We'll blow away this patch of leaves here. And then we have to use the old reveal trick. We can go through here, and this doesn't look right. I'm sure we'll find our way there eventually. This place isn't that big overall, so I'm sure we'll find a way there sooner or later. So let's take care of this while we're here. Bum-ba-da-bum. Oh, goodness gracious, the enemies. The enemies will just never leave me be. But it's alright. It's alright. Because we're strong enough now that the enemies pose quite literally zero threat. So, that's nice. You know, when you get to a point in a game like this where you can just take out the enemies by mindlessly spamming the regular attack command, you're in a good place. Now, I probably should have actually studied this a little bit to remember the way to get through here, so I could get back to Donpa's chamber a little easier, but where's the fun in that? Ah, here we go. A battle I actually have to think about a little. Emphasis on a little, because this is still not very difficult. So, let's see here. We should be able to finish these guys off in one turn. I hope, anyway. Yep, there they go. That was easy. Kind of murder on my synergy points, though. Let's see, is this the right way? I know there's something here, but I can't remember if this is the way to Hammett's cell or to Donpa's chamber. Yeah, it looks like this is where Donpa. The merchant from Calais is in here somewhere. He's not going anywhere. I was wrong! I'll turn over a new leaf, Dad! Please forgive me! The key doesn't work. Maybe Donpa changed the locks. I didn't actually know that. That's amazing. Screw you, Donpa. You deserve it. Donpa, my bad. Donpa doesn't deserve anything. Donpa's a cool dude. Alright, so that wasn't the right way to go, but that does make me think that I do know the right way to go. Oh, a level up for Isaac. Delightful. So, let's go back, and it's not downstairs, so it must be upstairs? Oh, right, the guard here. We have to deal with him. Alright, so we have to beat up the brigand again. Poor thing. He doesn't remember what happened last time. That's unfortunate for him. But it also means another easy fight for us and more experience. And we'll never say no to more experience and gold. Because more experience and gold is delightful. And we rushed through there without being spotted, but unfortunately we can't get through here without being spotted. We actually have to fight this guy. It is rather amusing to me that these guys seem to have forgotten us already. I love the Mortal Danger ability. Ah yes, here we are. Donpa is very grateful for what you have done. Thank you for your help with Donpa. I have a little something for you, for your teaching Donpa his lesson. Give these people a token of my gratitude. Deep within there is an interesting creature that I fought once long ago. I give this to you. Please take good care of it. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what it could be. It's a genie! And a mercury genie, too. And one that we don't even have to fight. That's the best kind of genie. It joins Garrett, but that's not where we want it to be. So let's go ahead and give that to Mia. And when we set her, she doesn't gain or lose any more synergy, but she does gain a hefty set of stat boosts all across the board. And we will definitely take that. And with that, we can just go ahead and leave. And with that, we're done here in Lunpa. So, you know what that means. Time to get back to Calais. Meet up with Master Hammett again. We have some things to do now. Like, get some rewards. Yes, Master Hammett is quite grateful for our assistance, and he will reward us. Out of the way, please, small child. So, we do still have to go through West Lunpa Cave here to get out, but that's a small issue. We go through the cave and come back out onto the world map, and then it's just a matter of making the little hike back down to Calais. Oh joy. There's Vault. So we go past Vault and head down this way. And we completely ignore the enemies because they're just not worth it at this point. Continue on down here, follow the path, and we should arrive in Calais right about... well, if I could remember the right way to go. Apparently the path doesn't lead you all the way there. Let's come over this way, and here we are. So, now that we're in Calais, if we just go up here and go to Hemets Palace, we can walk right we can just walk right in and come up here to see Hammett and his wife. So, it's Ivan and his companions. Perfect timing. So, it's you. I told you time and again not to go to Lunpa, but you went anyway. Oh man. Please, Lyanna, don't be so harsh on them. Naturally, I'm happy that they rescued you. But this was something that Calais should have handled alone. I disagree. You had a more pressing quest at hand, no? Kind of, yeah, but... Yes, your mission is to recover the elemental stars. Lyanna, you shouldn't. I had to rescue Hammett, no matter the cost. It's already done. There is nothing more to be said. Hold on! We all wanted to save Hammett as badly as Ivan did. It doesn't matter, Garrett. I'm the one at fault. I don't know if I agree with that, Ivan. Because, you know, we all went and did this thing together. We couldn't have done it without every one of us involved. I made a mistake. We will leave immediately on Felix's trail. Yes, that would be best. Leave immediately. Isaac, we should be going. Ivan, is that really what you want? Well, if Ivan says so, should we go, Isaac? Yeah. Take your shaman's rod and go to Hesperia. To Hesperia? That is what the Jupiter Adept said. Huh? Hesperia? Where is that? It is the continent to the west of Angara. What are we gonna find in Hesperia if we do... words. That I do not know. The continent to the west? On the other side of the sea? Do not waste time chattering. You must set out immediately. Yeah, sure, right, whatever. Take your shaman's rod and set out for Hesperia, and be careful. No one in Calais knows Hammett has returned. We'll have to hide Hammett in the palace for quite a while. Well, that doesn't sound very good. I left the door to the underground passage open, so go have a look. Ooh, underground passage? Where's that? Obviously not this way, but ooh, shiny. Isaac checked the chest. A water jacket? Well, that sounds like it could be handy. Unfortunately, it's actually not. But let's see how Garrett feels about that. It's actually a neutral change to his defense, because he was only wearing the armored shell, which is not quite as good as the spirit armor that Isaac has. So, we'll definitely take that. Especially because it helps him resist water, which is his natural weakness. It makes him, well, with his natural fire resistance on top of the resistance that he gets from that thing, I would imagine he's pretty much all but immune to fire damage. So that's going to be very nice. Let's see. If I was a doorway to an underground passage, where would I be? Ah, down here. Lyanna was very hard on all of you, wasn't she? Yeah, kinda. I think she went too far, telling you all to leave. But she is the one who most regrets parting with Ivan. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. But there is this stuff down here. Isaac checked the chest. We got a sleep bomb. We got a lucky medal. We got a potion. And we got 200 coins. Not the best items, but not the worst either. And so, there's not anything we can do over there from the looks of it, but there is something to be done here. It involves a rather lengthy bit of pushing this statue, but nothing too bad. If we push this statue up here, and then all the way over. Hum, hum, hum. Could you push a little faster, Isaac? Come on, my dude. After that whole thing that you did in Colosso, you mean to tell me that you can't push this statue any faster? I find that hard to believe. But after we push that statue over, the water drains and leaves behind this puddle, which we can freeze with frost to make a pillar that we can climb up here, jump over, and in the chest we find spirit gloves. And what do they do, you ask? Boosts elemental power. Well, that does sound nice. However, we're going to give those to Ivan, because he attacks primarily by casting anyway, so he could use the boost to his power. And he pretty much is primarily used for offensive casting anyway, so he will very much appreciate the boost to his power. Especially since elemental power is also what affects the power of summons, so that will be doubly nice for him. What do we have here? An apple? Lovely. Ooh, what's up here? I didn't know you could come here. This is interesting. I have a feeling that I came in through the wrong way. Whoops-a-doodle. Well then. Let's just go back around and see if we can find the way out of here. I think this should be it. If I'm not mistaken, yes, this is it. And here we are in Calais. So we can hop back over this way. And now that we're back in town, it looks like we're not quite healed up yet, but a little bit of a wish should do the trick. And then, time to make the trip back to, back to Tolby. To do that, we come down here, and back through Gondolon Cave. Luckily, we made that shortcut last time, so we can just cut right through here without having to go all the way around the cave. We just hop over that little rock there, and then we lift up this boulder. And coming back this way. No thank you, kobolds. Apparently the kobolds say yes thank you. Alright then, if that's the way they want to play it. We can certainly oblige. And we'll just finish them off with regular attacks, because at this point, they're really just not worth using synergy on. And so we're done there. And at that, we're back on the other side of the Carrigal Sea with Tolby. No thank you. And so we can move back up here, and I forget which way we're supposed to go next. I believe the way to go next is to come down this way. Well, and actually, we're going to go back up to Tolby so we can sell off some of our items and unused equipment and free up inventory space. Because we really should pay attention to that. We are about to go into a new dungeon after all, and don't want our inventory to be all clogged up. So let's clear things out here. We'll sell off the game tickets. We don't want to sell off our silver helm. We'll sell off the spell key, the sleep bombs, this lucky medal, and that's all for that. We'll sell Garrett's armored shell. We'll sell off Ivan's silver armlet, because he's got the spirit gloves now. And I think we're good. That should give us plenty of inventory space. And so we can head back out of here and go on with our lives. Heading to the south, down this way, and we can come here to the Gondolon Passage. We haven't seen anybody unusual crossing the bridge today. Come to think of it, there was a group of 6 strange-looking folk. Even if you go east from here, you won't end up in Calais. A few reckless warriors have tried, but none ever came back. Why would Iodem choose to wait for us in a place like this? I get nervous when I feel like I'm being watched. Same, my dude. Same. I've been waiting for you, Isaac. We should go to Baby Lighthouse soon. Sure thing. Let's go, I guess. So, where are we off to? He said that we couldn't get back to Calais by going to the east, but I wonder what he meant. What's over there? Let's go poke around and find out. Ah, smoke bomb, how dare you. Let's see what trouble that we can get into. Let's see, what's over here? Suhala? Well, that's, the music in this place sounds somber. So, time to trade around some gin here real quick. Then have a quick use of growth. And then give the gin back to Isaac. And coming up here, why are the sandstorms attacking humans? As if the sandstorms are actually alive. Excuse me, what? Sandstorms attacking people? That doesn't sound good. Or, that doesn't sound good at all. So, there was that... We saw that treasure chest out there, but how do we get to it? After all, we can't exactly, go around. Because there's no way to get, past the building over there. So what about coming up here? Aha! We have to find some way to get all the way over there. On the other side of this bizarre purple river. But how do we go about doing that? We jump over there. It's quite simple, really. And for our troubles, we get a hard nut. Delightful. So let's go ahead and use this apple. We'll use that on Isaac. And for the defense boost, we'll go ahead and give that to... Garrett, because he's our tanky lad. And then we can jump back over here. And find a lucky medal. Hooray. What's in here? Ah, the healer. We don't need no healer right now. The sandstorm is the fault of the Angarans. If you all hadn't built that thing in Lalivero, the spirits wouldn't be angry. Okay, calm down there, old man. Soldiers from Tolby were caught in the sandstorms, and nearly all perished. The survivors are in that house. That doesn't sound good. The wounded are sleeping, so don't raise your voice. Okay. I am amazed these soldiers survived their wounds. They must have been in good shape. Iodem. You soldiers were supposed to be heading for Baby Lighthouse. Iodem, what are you doing here? Baby ordered me to go to the lighthouse with Isaac. You were escorting Sheba to Lalivero, no? We've disgraced Tolby. What has happened to Sheba? Where is Sheba? I don't know. When we awoke, we were here in these beds. If anything has happened to Sheba, what will become of the lighthouse? Well, gee, Iodem, don't care too much. Sheba was the sole reason Lalivero aided us in its construction. We entrusted you with Sheba to speed up the construction. Was that a mistake? Iodem, I know that, at the very least, Sheba wasn't in the sandstorm. Is this true? Sheba was entrusted to our care, so we shielded her from any risk. You acted properly then, but where is Sheba now? probably not far from the edge of the sandstorm that hit us. Isaac, we must go to the desert and find Sheba. If you're going to the desert, beware of that cyclone. At first, we couldn't avoid getting caught in the sandstorms. Well, that sounds, strange, but there were others who were able to make it through the storms. Say what? Who knows how they got it, but they used water to stop the cyclones. Water, huh? Water? You can stop the sandstorms with water. I think I understand. Now get some rest. Wait, Iodem. There is more. You must not meet our fate. The sandstorms are caused by monsters. Can this be? The others, they slayed the beast. That's how they got through. What are they? When the storm stopped, they would move ahead. But a new storm always... They had strange powers. We had to bring barrels filled with water. But carrying the barrels exhausted us. And then the beast... That's enough. Get some rest. They are dangerous, those others. Slay that beast and take up the trail. Thank you for your help. You have dispatched your duties with honor. Could these others be the ones you are following, Isaac? There's a pretty high likelihood. If they're going to the lighthouse, they'd have to come this way, right? You took the same impression from their tale as I did. We must find Sheba as quickly as we can. Then, we shall get through the Suhala and pursue your opponents. Well, this doesn't sound very good. But, let's see what we can do here. We'll go ahead and change this around to put Mind Read on our other shortcut. Where is Sheba? What has happened to Sheba? Sheba was not far behind us. We should still be safe. Sheba must be in the desert somewhere. If not, maybe they... Why were they headed toward eastern Gondolon? I have a bad feeling about this. Please, you must overtake them. A column of water shot up when they were caught in the sandstorm. Then the sand was gone. But it was so much more water than we could ever hold in our barrels. Well, that does sound interesting. So, now we have an idea of where to go, but, the desert is enveloped in sandstorms. It's so frightening. You were brought to Suhala by the sandstorm, right? Actually, no. I don't care what anyone says. There shouldn't be so many sandstorms. What in the world could be going on in the Suhala desert? That's a very good question. We were brought here by the sandstorms. It all happened so fast. Well, that definitely doesn't sound good. But, well, for now, we're just going to, we're going to rest here for a bit, and then we'll tackle the desert when we're fresh and ready to go. So, that'll be next video. Meaning, until then, well, until then. See you next time, everybody.